I don't remember a time in the last 5 years when you could get a box of Prizm Basketball Hobby for around $300. And that's exactly the case that we have here. If you guys paid attention to the Dutch auction for 2024-25 Prizm Deca Basketball, these hit the floor at $300 a box. And for that reason, we are going to rip 2 of these today. Let's get into it. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andy with Acme Packs, and I welcome each and every one of you back for a new video. Today, we are taking a look at 2024-25 Panini Prizm Deca Basketball. This is going to be the 2013 design, being Prizm Deca. They had the 2012 last year, now they have the 2013. And like I said before, this is this floored at Dutch auction at $300. I don't remember a Prizm product ever being under $400. There's been, so basketball for this year for regular hobby is hitting at around $450 right now. Even a few years ago, basketball touched a little low too, but it's ridiculous. I can't remember a time that this happened with Prizm, and you know, it kind of seems to happen with these Deca Dutch auctions where they release all the product all at once, that they're selling out a little bit lower than maybe they should. Same thing happened with football as well, but people, for whatever reason, are very unexcited about this class. There are some great players in here. You never know what's going to happen in the future, but there wasn't the Wembanyama. There's not the future Cooper Flag in these products. There's a bunch of good guys, no consensus, you know, #1 overall pick that is going to be a superstar winning multiple championships, according to the hobby. But still a very fun product. I love being able to rip Prizm whenever I can, and we're going to open up 2 of these today. This is, of course, Panini's last year of basketball, or licensed basketball. They'll probably still make unlicensed basketball at this point. But this is, come October, this is their last season. So we will not see the Cooper Flag year for Panini, at least for licensed stuff. Again, they will probably do unlicensed. Topps will be making the Cooper Flag year. But that doesn't mean that it's going to stop us from ripping any Prizm this year. So, Deca, as you guys know, is a throwback or an ode to the old Prizm sets. Last year was the 2012 design. This is the 2013 design. I know the 2012 design was a lot more popular than the 13 design. This is a lot more short print than the hobby. So you have numbered cards from 199 down to 1. They kept it the same exact parallels as last year, but they did add legends and MVPs in here, so you do have more variations to hit, so it does up the print run a little bit. So the set is 200 base, 40 legends, 30 all-stars, 15 all NBA, and 15 MVPs. So yeah, a little bit higher of a checklist. You got a 300 card set in this, and they did add a few more numbered autos as well. I know that was a big issue a lot of people had with this product last year, but big chases are going to be the Mojos to 25, gold to 10, black gold to 5, and black 1 of 1. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're opening up 2 of these today. Very excited. I think this is very good value at the current, or if you were able to get it at the $300 price tag. These are going for about $450 a piece now. They're not going to have the case hits that you're going to have out of regular hobby, but I love this stuff because it's lower print run than other products. So we're going to start it off with a red. If you guys enjoy the basketball rips, the basketball reviews, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps me out and keeps the channel going. So if you guys can see, it's got the all NBA there, all star there, legends there on the side. This is the 2013 design. First rookie is going to be Dalton Connect. Cool. Amen Thompson, Camp Christie, Bilal Coulibaly. It is a rookie. It's going to be Kyle Filipowski. I always have trouble saying his name. That's a red. That's to 199. I really, really like LeBron's set in this. They have him for like all of his MVP and like all-stars and stuff. The MVPs are really cool where they're holding the trophies. So we are going to have a blue. This kind of, no, you know, I'm not going to, you know, I'm going to knock on wood here. It's kind of following the same line. There's a Alexander Sarr on the explosion. kind of following the same line as football from what I've seen this year, that you get like one lower numbered card per box. And by lower, I mean like gold, Mojo, orange to 49. Not going to be every box, but for the most part, pretty solid product. We got a Reed Shepherd and then a blue rookie here. That is going to be Jonathan Mogbo. Pulled a lot of this guy this year. 37 out of 149 on the blue. I will say, I mean, they look great. I do like the old Prizm designs. I know this wasn't the most popular, but I love it when the borders are full of color. Is that a 1 of 1? Is that a 1 of 1? Then we got a silver behind it. This might be a 1 of 1 auto here. No way, man. No way. We got Shaq, Jaylen Brown, Downtown Bound of Steph, Bub Carrington, the Wizards, Julius Randle. All right, we're gonna. I think that's a black 1 of 1, and we're gonna have a silver of Victor Wembanyama. That's solid. Fun fact: the silvers are actually, that's the All NBA version. The silvers are actually rarer than the reds to 199. All right. Unless this is points. Oh, no, it's a black gold. Sorry, not a 1 of 1. It's a black gold to 5. All right, let's see what we got here. No rookie. That's going to be Bilal Coulibaly. That's a year 2 on him. That's a cool card. 1 of 5. It's a nice looking card. Normally the true golds outsell these, unless it's like a really big rookie or something. But very cool card. The black gold, I don't know, throws a lot of people off. The true gold is very much, I don't want to say very much, but seems to be a little bit more popular for collectors. Okay, we got a silver coming up. Olajuwon, Chris Bosh, Hart Gobert, Brandon Miller. And silver rookie, that is going to be AJ Mitchell for the Thunder. Silver's really popping Deca. They always have. I'm really hoping we get one more Deca set for our NFL. I have a feel. I've talked about it before. I have a feeling that these Deca products are actually going to hold their value pretty well. We're going to have a blue coming up to 149. Especially with this being the last licensed year of Panini. They've got a lot of really, really good signers in this with Steph and Giannis and Jokic. There's AJ Johnson. Luka is a great signer, obviously. But so Panini tried to make up for a lack of rookie signers. Shaq. I was hoping that was going to be LeBron, but Shaq to 149. Yeah, LeBron's MVP is going to be very, very sought after. Normally the inserts don't do as well as the base, but that one might do a little bit better. We're going to have a silver way in the back. That looks like an auto. All right, we're just going to go through this one. Paulo, we got Sexton there, Tristan da Silva. And our red is going to be DeAndre Hunter to 199 there. There's Derrick Rose, Wembanyama, and it is a rookie. It's going to be Keyshawn George. Not bad. He had a very solid rookie season. All of the rookies for the Wizards look pretty solid. So that's not a bad auto to get. A lot of damage on that front though. Nice one. So as you can see, guys, I mean, we've got 4 packs left. This just feels like very solid value if you got these at the floor at 300. It's pushing the envelope a little bit at the 450 resale value. But ooh, we got a Mojo now. We got a Mojo to 25. Yeah, this I'm seeing a lot of low-numbered stuff coming out of these. There's Dwayne Wade, Josh Giddey, OG, KJ Simpson, Kalel Ware. There's a Wiggins. This is not an auto. That's gonna be it. D-Book. Take that. That's just his base too, so that's pretty good. 4 out of 25 on the Mojo. Man, I love these Mojos. A lot of people don't like that it takes up the entire card. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. That's a cool card. So we got a Mojo to 25, a black gold to 5. I'm seeing a lot of boxes like this. which I don't know how it's, you know, possible that they have so many low-numbered cards coming out of these, but Jaden Ivey, you got Jalen Wells, and All-Star is going to be Ja on the red to 199. I mean, I guess when you increase the print run a little bit with the All-Stars and the MVPs and stuff, you can have those, but our two shorter prints were just regular, you know, base. So still looking for one auto out of here. Very successful first box, though. I thought that was another Mojo for a second. RJ Barrett, Cam Spencer, PG-13, Gary Payton. Is this another auto? No, it is not. That is going to be a Silver Explosion of Steph. It's a cool one. Topic and Pascal Siakam. Recording this the day after the Thunder absolutely thrashed Minnesota. What a sad game in a win-or-go-home situation. I was really hoping for something a little bit better. All right, we're going to have, looks like a red auto and a purple in here. Purples are to 99. Jonathan Mogbo there. We are going to have a rookie numbered here. That is going to be, how about a Dalton Connect on the purple color match? That is a sick-looking card, man. You can, of course, get autos of him in Panini products. 17 of 99. That is so cool. That's a pretty card, man. So, with the shorter checklist, too, I also noticed you do get more numbered rookie cards than, say, regular Prizm. You're not guaranteed anything in either product, but that's just what I've noticed. Okay, let's see what our red auto is. Tristan Newton. Got Giannis on the MVP. And another rookie auto. That's going to be Darren Holmes for the Nuggets to 99 there. Pull a lot of this guy's autos. Seems to pop up in every box. All right, so on to box number 2. I decided we were going to do 2 for this one. First box, very successful. That means this box is probably going to be a dud. But let's see if we can get something cool. So far, I am very, very impressed with this product. FOTL sold out at $1,500 for this. $1,500 for this when you could open 5 of these if you got them at the floor. I'm going to be honest, for, what was it, 4 shimmers, like 35 and under, 25 and under. Give me 5 of these boxes over one FOTL box. There's a Giannis. Got Cody Williams. There's a rookie. That's going to be AJ Johnson. God, twist the knife. I hated that the Bucks traded him away. I hated it. To 199. You have one young, like, high potential guy that you took in the draft and you trade him away for Kyle Kuzma. The Bucks are screwed. My Bucks are not looking too hot for the future. All right, we're gonna have a blue in here. All right, Julius Erving. We got SGA there. Chris Middleton. Antonio Reeves. Anthony Davis. DeAndre Hunter. And our blue is going to be Desmond Bane with Grizz to 149. Yeah, I mean, the more of this stuff I open to, the more it's growing on me. At least the 2013 design. The colors just look so nice in it. Alright, looks like just a silver. There's a Giannis on the All-Star, Chet, MVP, LeBron. That's the one in his Heat. He has one in his in his Cleveland jersey too. There's Clay, Alexander Sarbase. Got a Keyshawn George, and a silver is going to be Nicholas Claxton, Brooklyn. Noticing a solid number of base rookies coming out of these two. All right, we got a red to 199. There's Melo on the Legends, KD MVP, KJ Simpson. Brooke Lopez. We got Russ, not a rookie here. It's going to be a Legends of Tracy McGrady for the Raptors. That's so cool. To 199. Awesome. Cool card. Right, almost halfway done with this box now. There's Matas Buzelas. All right, we got a red in here too. Probably a top 2 signer that you're looking for the rookies at least. Giannis. There we go. One for my PC. To 199. I am praying that he does not get traded. I'm praying that he doesn't. All right, here's our auto. It's a red auto. It's a rookie. That is going to be Jalen Wells. That's solid. He got injured at the end of the season, but very, very nice auto there. Cool. Nice pack there. This has, like, fingerprints on it. Have to clean that one up. So that's to 199 to 99 on the red autos. So, yeah, last year I noticed a lot of just base autos coming out. Everyone wants colored autos, so they added a few more. I think they added purple to 75 and red to 99. We got a Mojo in here. This might be a Mojo insert. Yeah, I think it's a Mojo insert. All right. We got Jalen Johnson, Asar Thompson. Gonna have Jamal Murray on the blue to 149. There's LeBron on the MVP for the Cavs. And ooh, Ant-Man. Can barely read it. That's the Explosion Ant-Man to 25. Something he did not do in his last few games. Very cool card, though. He's an amazing player. I mean, he's so young. You can't, you know, write him off. He's so young. I think he's only 23. All right. So Pascal Siakam and Yuki there. Okay. So, nice, another nice box. We got a good auto so far. We got a Mojo. Needs just like one more thing. And we got a... how about another Mojo? How about another Mojo to 25? Yeah, these boxes are so good. It's like, I've only seen like truly one dud box so far. Everything else just seems to be pretty solid on these. Topic there. We got a Zach Edey. Kyle Kuzma. And Trey Young. Nice Trey. 23 to 25 on the Mojo. We are just pulling Mojos left and right. Beautiful card. Unfortunately, no low numbered rookies coming out, but we're getting some stars. Okay. We got a blue MVP. Oh, please be a LeBron. Okay. We've got... that is... D Wade, that's cool. That's for my PC. On the MVP. I love D Wade. 90 out of 149 there. It's a cool card. Alright, 2 more packs. I think we're still looking for one more auto. All base pack. Must have an auto or something in here. No, looks like we just have a all base pack. This happens occasionally. There's a Reed Shepherd where you have an insert, but nothing else. Dalton Connect. And last pack of the rip. Appreciate you guys for hanging out this long. We're going to have a blue auto and a purple in here to end it off. So unless one of these autos are like earth-shattering, that is going to be Khalil Ware. That is also solid. He does not sign for Panini. To 99 there on the purple. All right. Let's see what we've got here for our last auto. We got Rudy Gobert, Isaiah Collier, Bub Carrington. And last card. That is going to be Kevin McCullough for the Knicks. Color match. I don't know a ton about him. But that is going to do it for our 2 boxes. That is to 49. First box was very, very good. Second box was all right. Not bad. Not the best box I've ever seen. But, you know, we got some really, really nice stuff out of 2 boxes. Again, I got these at the floor at 300. So I'm feeling pretty good about my pulls. Even at 450, this really is not a bad product at all. Like, obviously that's about 100 or a 50% increase or something. If I'm doing my math right, I'm probably not. That's about a 50% increase in price from where you could have gotten it, but it's still a very good product, even at this price. I mean, you can tell how many low-numbered cards you get. You don't really get that out of regular Prizms. So here's our first box, Dalton Connect, out of 99 there. Really, really cool purple color match there. There's a Ja D-Book to 25 on the Mojo. Keyshawn George auto. Silver auto, Shaq MVP there. Bilal Coulibaly to 5 on the black gold. Wemby silver, year 2, Mogbo and Filipowski. And then our second box was not quite as good, but it was still very good. We still got 2 Mojos out of there. Khalil Ware to 99. Kevin McCullough auto, Dwayne Wade, Trae Young. Ant-Man to 25. Jalen Wells, that's a very nice auto to 99. Tracy McGrady, Claxton, Bane, and AJ Johnson. So yeah, had a lot of fun with this. Again, I can't speak about how much I truly like this product and how I'm very impressed with it, especially at the price point that it came out at. This being Panini's last year for licensed basketball, we're trying to do just about everything we can with these. And I like that prices have come down for this rookie class because people just don't see it as a major chase like they do with the Wemby year. But like you can see, there's still some very, very good rookies in here to chase. I know a lot of people aren't hyped about it at all, but we'll see what happens in the next few years if some of these guys, you know, start to be all-stars or win a chip or something. But that is going to do it for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.